He told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman took and mixed into about 60 pounds of flour until it worked all through the dough. He told them still another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman took and mixed into about 60 pounds of flour until it worked all through the dough. Greeting, guys. It is me here again with the message of the kingdom of heaven. Guys, as you know, the march for the message of the kingdom of heaven is still on, guys. This message, guys, is going to run and run. It's going to be marching and marching. You know, I love this parable because it's exactly what this podcast are for. I love it because when Jesus speaks of yeast, he's actually speaking of something that is expanding. Previously, we spoke about the kingdom of heaven is likened to a mustard seed that became a large tree that birds of the air went to nest in. And now he's saying that the kingdom of heaven is like a yeast that a woman took and mixed into about 60 pounds of flour until it worked all through the dough. And flour, guys, with yeast, that's something that is expanding. You know, as I said, guys, even a loss for daddy, that is still a win. You understand? And I was making this example that pastors are going about left, right, and center, crossing the seas to preach the message of the beast, the message of money, the message of riches, the message of the earthly blessings. And Jesus is sitting quietly, knowing very well that his kingdom is like that yeast that a woman took and mixed into a flour, and it's expanded. You understand? So he doesn't care what is happening. He's not looking at what is happening. You know, he doesn't care what the beast is doing inside the church. He doesn't care what the beast is doing in the world. He only cares about what he said. And if he said that his kingdom is going to expand no matter what, guys, his kingdom is going to expand no matter what. You understand? We are preaching this message of the kingdom of heaven, and we are going on and on. We are marching on and on because, guys, it's a guarantee. Why? The guarantor is Jesus. If Jesus is the guarantor, because, guys, we are not building something, we are not starting something, no, but we are continuing with the message of Jesus. And not that he left it and want us to continue. He's continuing with it because it is his message. You understand? So it's going to expand. No one is going to stop it, guys. No one is as I said, guys, these podcasts are here to stay forever. You understand? Once I am confident that, okay, they are now enough, people will get them. They are here forever. Every generation, the generation after me will be here and will be expanding the message of the kingdom of heaven. Because Jesus, guys, I love this parable. Guys, particularly this one. I looked at it and I'm like, this is exactly what Jesus is talking about. That it doesn't matter what the pastors are doing. It doesn't matter that the pastors have partnered with the wrong guy. The pastors have partnered with the guy who's sitting there in the second heaven and is laughing, laughing at them, at this message, because he knows. Guys, you go to Revelation 13, you will hear about the beast. You will hear the message of the beast. He's talking about riches. He's talking about material things. You understand? And he's saying that people will follow him here on earth. And people are following money. Wherever there is money, people will follow. People will follow. You understand? But Jesus is not shaken by that. Why? He knows that his kingdom, guys, is a surety. His message, the message of the kingdom, guys, is a surety, and the guarantor is Jesus. Imagine, guys, when the guarantor is Jesus. Imagine that guys, that guy is power. Jesus is power, guys. If you've never seen power, Jesus is power, and he is the guarantor of this message of the kingdom of heaven. He started it. He's the founder of it. And Jesus starts what he finishes. Daddy starts what he finishes. You understand? So he says the kingdom of heaven is like a woman mixing this yeast. His disciples, I can't remember what was happening in the Gospel of Matthew, and they were listening to the Pharisees and all. And when they were crossing over, they took the boat and they were crossing over, and Jesus warned them. He said, beware of the yeast of the Pharisees. And the disciples were like, what is Jesus talking about, the yeast of the Pharisees? And he explained to them. He said, because guys, Jesus used to speak in parables, in dark saying. And he explained to them, he says, no, guard the teachings of the Pharisees. They are not right. You understand? They were like a yeast as well, because they were spreading just like the message of the beast, the message of money, of riches. I understand the love thing of the world. That one, guys, is also a yeast. But guys, we are sure that the message of the kingdom of heaven, since it was started by Jesus, that is a right yeast. It's a yeast indeed, but it is a right yeast. And Jesus is the guarantor of it. You understand? The guy signed at the end, because it's his message. He found it. It is sitting there there in heaven with the Father, and he's looking at this message spreading. He knew that the day will come. You understand? His sheep will march with this message. In the background, guys, in the backstage, we don't have to be in the front. We don't have to be known. No, there, in the background, we're doing the work. In the background, we're spreading the message of the kingdom of heaven. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. He says, go, tell them about the kingdom of heaven. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse those with leprosy, and preach the message, the good message of the kingdom of heaven. That's it, guys. We're not doing anything more. We're not doing anything less, but we're sticking with the message. We're not adding. We're not airing our opinions. We are not trying to impress the world. The world is not impressed by this message, guys. I did say we're going to be sticking with the sheep and the spirit of truth. People who are the sheep, people who are of the spirit of truth, because those people are like Jesus. Those people are like the Father. And if that is the case, then this message, guys, is a surety, is a showcase. You understand? Because we are not speaking with their flesh, but we are speaking directly, straight to their spirit. And this message, guys, is going to go on and on and on, because it's not our message. It's not my message. I don't have trust in it if it's my message, my message, because I don't trust myself, but I trust that guy, because that guy is power. He founded it. He founded it, and he will back it up, because it's his message. That's it, guys. That's it. We just go. I am here, guys. I am here. I'm going to be encouraging you. I need encouragement as well. That guy upstairs is the encourager. Don't worry. But I'm going to be encouraging you. He will be dealing with you. You understand? The guy is not mute, guys. I keep saying this. Jesus is not mute. He's not mute. This message, guys, of the kingdom of heaven will be challenged, will be opposed, because Satan doesn't play games. He's fighting. But put on your fighting gloves and fight. That's it, guys. The armor. We are the soldiers of Christ, and we are the armor. We're fighting, making sure that also his message is spreading throughout. It's prevailing. The kingdom of heaven, guys. Nothing more, nothing less. Thank you.